Hey, what's up, guys? Ryan Mason here with Elevated Ideas. And yeah, just got done finishing up a website. Let's get a little bit light in here. Just got done finishing up a website for a local client. They run a scrapyard, Jacksonville Iron Inc. This is their old website that you're looking at right now. But yeah, so I get asked quite a bit about, like, why should we upgrade our website? What benefits am I going to see from that? And what's different between our current website that somebody else has built and is maintaining or whatever versus what you're going to be able to offer us. And so I want to go ahead and show you a good example of the differences between the two websites that are built. And I'm just going to give you a quick tour of their current website, and then I want to show you some technical back end of what they've got going on, and I'll kind of explain some of that to you. And we'll just take a quick look at the new one. Take a couple minutes just to do all of that. So I'll run through this real quick for you. So yeah, if we just come over here and look at their homepage, it's nice to have that run out a little bit longer, but that doesn't really matter. So they've got some photos, whatever, nothing too crazy. There's not a ton of UI here, but you can see, like, this is actually the same page. It's not loading anything else. And so the way that Google's indexing something too is, like, when you search for, let's say, dumpster roll-off, for example, for Jacksonville Iron, they want to send you to a page about dumpster roll-offs. They don't want to send you to a generic landing page that's got all the information. And so that's not going to help you rank very well if somebody else is doing that and you're not. You're not going to come up as the first option because Google's going, well, I don't really know if this is accurate and correct, and it's not precise. We want to be accurate, correct, and precise. So they're going to send somebody to that different page instead of showing you as a search result, right? So anyways, we come through that. That's a little bit of the technical side. You can see this isn't really laid out very well. Like, there's obviously some issues with this website that they've never corrected that's been running for 3 years. The services page, same thing. There's not enough on here for Google to really see this and say, what is this page even about? And so maybe there is some back-end stuff that is on there we can look at. Let's go ahead and look at the technical side. Title. So it's not saying anything about, right, it can't, because there's only one page, so it can't tell you what the title for that specific page is. So this title and meta description is what's going to pop up in a search result, right? So if I was to search Jacksonville Iron or metal recycler near me, it's going to pull up this title, a little photo, and then, like, that description. This description's too long. It's not going to fit. So about 150 characters in, 160 characters in, that's going to shut off, and it's just going to go to the little dots. So none of this is even being seen. And this is too long anyway. I mean, this is something that's just happened to be pulling. They didn't probably put this in here. This canonical link, if you were to have multiple pages that were routing to one, that's what this is for. This is showing that it's incorrect because of this pound sign, but that's fine. H1 tag. So, like, H1, H2, H3 is basically order of importance on the website, like what relevance is that information, right? And so there should only be one H1 tag for a web page, and that's telling Google what that specific web page is about, or like a specific service that's on that web page, if that makes sense. Same deal, you can't have that because these are all one page, and they don't even have one. So, like, Google's going to be super confused when it's trying to figure out how to index this. We can come in and like look at alt text. So, like, alt text is, like, basically on a photo. It would be it's giving you an opportunity to help with search engine optimization. So if we wanted to talk about recycling soda cans, and we had a page on a recycling page that was about soda cans, we could have an alt text in there that says recycling soda cans or beer cans, whatever, recycling cans, recycling aluminum in Jacksonville, Illinois, whatever we want to help rank with on Google if somebody was to search that term. So we're really missing out on a lot of opportunity here with that. And then schema markup, there really isn't any. There is none. So schema markup is like back-end code that you can put on a website that tells Google all kinds of different things depending on how you want to use it. You can use it for, like, FAQ to upload those questions so that they'll pull up automatically on Google's search page. You can use it for coordinates to tell Google where you're at, your service area. You can tell it offers different types of services that you use, general information as far as, like, if you're an organization, are you a realtor, stuff like that. So we don't have anything. It's not necessary, but it needs, like, if you're paying somebody, they should be putting schema markup on your website because it is helping you rank. It's helping Google index, and so it's going to rank you higher if you have more information to feed them, right? So we're just missing a lot of things with this website. I will say that, like, a plus here to leave on a plus side is, at least when I click this, if I was on mobile, right, that would ask for a phone call. So that's cool. They did that right. Cool. So yeah, if we just reload, the website that I've got built out here, or yeah, finishing up a few small things on the back end. That's why I've got it pulled up here. So yeah, obviously, like, the format is much better. We have much more inviting UI and different pages, right? This all isn't one page. So like if I come over here to services, we've got another page that pops up. Metal recycling, we've got another page that pops up, and then we've got enough information here to start giving Google some stuff to eat off of, right? So like if somebody, we were talking about roll-off dumpsters, I think was the example that I'd given you. If we come to this page about roll-off dumpsters, we're starting to feed them a lot of information, right? You need to at least really have 700 words on a page so that Google can start looking at it and saying, yep, this is relevant. So we're letting them know roll-off dumpsters, but Jacksonville, roll-off dumpsters, residential, commercial, different types of words that we would want to maybe come up with when we are being searched. South Jackson, Winchester, Beardstown, Murrayville, all these close places, roll-off boxes, different things, right? Counties. Those are all search terms that we're trying to hit on, and so that's why that's on the website. And then we come in and we look at this from a back end, we look at the technical aspect, right? So we come in here and look at this. Boom. This is what that page is going to show up. Roll-off dumpsters, Jacksonville Iron and Metal, your number one choice, blah, blah, blah. It's in the character limit, so it's all going to show. Like I said, the canonical links, that's not showing right because I've got the WordPress banner there, but that's not a big deal anyway. H1 tag. We only have one H1 tag, so Google knows what's going on the website. Roll-off dumpsters. Schema markup. If we come over here and we look at schema markup, we've got a ton of it to tell Google what our hours are, maybe what our offers are, other things like that, right? So just a ton of different back-end stuff that you're not getting on this other website at all, and it's not going to help you rank where we have that. And then we also have simple to get to landing page forms, right? So like always at the top here, you've got that request a quote, very simple. If they're already on this page, you really don't need anything else. They're already here to give their information. On the services page, if we're on any of these recycling pages, for example, the metal recycling page, on the side here, we've got this nice, give me your information, give me your information. We're answering customer questions, right? So like the FAQ section that we've got here at the bottom is helping us with our search engine optimizations. Do you accept junk cars? So like if somebody's searching somewhere that'll accept junk cars near me, this is going to help us pop up on that website. And they're going to send them directly to this recycling page. And then guess what they get to do? Ask their question, figure out where we're at, right? They have all that information here at the bottom. We can do all this. This clicks. It's going to pull up a direct link to a map. So everything's just very user optimized, and it's very optimized on like a technical aspect, right? So like everything's just correct. It's ready to go, and it's going to help you start ranking organically for these search terms that you want to be in front of, so that maybe you don't have to pay for that traffic, and it's, or at least even if you are paying for some of that traffic, we're getting in front of these other competitors that are not organically as well, right? So it's just helping you get that leg up in your competitors. So, and actually rank, right? If you're gonna have a website, the whole point of it is to show up when somebody's searching. So that's what we need to do. But yeah, that should give you a pretty good idea of like just the differences between old website, new website, and what I can do for you. If you'd like an audit of your website, or if there's something else I can help you with, feel free to reach out. Thanks, guys.